if you are a final year student or you soon become a final year student, so be it in polytechnic, university, or even college of education, please try and listen to this thing I want to tell you very well. It is very important. You see, if you know honestly that you have little to no knowledge about research or how to write research paper, that is project writing in a nutshell. If you know you don't know how to actually write your project, so please, what you can do for yourself is to make sure you hire a professional to write your project for you. As in, hire a professional, people that are actually into research writing, to write your research paper for you. Because you people always, like, I don't know, there are some unexplained pressure that you guys always go through during the final year. So now adding the pressure and the stress of project to this unexplained stress will be a lot for you, and you can even break down. A majority of you guys won't even have that privilege to have a supervisor that will just make things easier for you. So the best thing for you is to make sure from the start you hire someone that is actually into research writing. Because I don't know why almost every time I do get DMs of final year students crying, begging to save them. Because majority of you guys, you just walk into one random cafe that you want to do project, and most of these cafe people, they are not into what they are doing. They are not into research. So the only thing majority of these people will do for you is just to bring out a project that somebody has done before. Maybe the person came to their shop to do the printing or stuff like that. They will just reprint it out for you. So now if you submit that kind of project to your supervisor now, and your supervisor has some adjustment to do to that project, then problem will come. The majority of you start blaming your supervisor. This supervisor is very hard, is this, is that. Whereas it is you guys that don't know the right thing to do. So when it now comes to like last minute that you have no other option, that is when majority of you now realize that you need to seek professional help. Even sometimes when the cafe man can no longer handle it, they have to like seek the help of we professionals. So the best thing you can do for yourself is to save yourself the stress. Once you know you want to pay for your project, make sure you hire a professional from the start that will write your project for you without stress, so that you can do your project easily. And another thing is that majority of these people, they actually, I've said it earlier, that they don't really know much about this thing, and what they are into is not actually research. So they won't really have even that time to be explaining things to you, because them also, they don't even really know it. So you have to, like, somebody that is a professional that is actually into research will write paper for you and will explain to you so that you can understand. So anytime you are going to your supervisor, you know what to say. There's this video that I posted on my page about supervisor asking the students of the program you use for the data analysis. These students has no idea about what the supervisor is asking for. And then you did your data analysis with the strategy. I'm talking about the program that you use to analyze the data that you collected. Okay, ma, I use hypothesis. I use hypothesis to test my research, ma. Hi! They don't use anything like that. How many times will I tell you people? And this is because they help him and they don't explain anything. They didn't explain anything to him. So, and you can't, your project can't be done by a professional without them telling you, explaining all these things to you. So please do well. If you want to write your project, you are about to start your project, make sure you find a professional to write your project for you from the start, because at some point you might later even spend more than what you are expected to spend, because when you later carry your uncompleted project to the professional to write, he will charge you.